Found a Scrawlrbox. Let's see what is in the box. I want to see what's in the box. This one's been sitting around for a while. There's dust on it. Yaha! Looks like paint markers. Or something. Okay. Breaking stuff. Milk chocolate covered toffee. Oh, this looks familiar. I'm an art teacher. Not an art teacher. Teacher. Free flowing. Line marker. Red pen. Grading. No. 03. Yaha. I have so many of these, but I'll never say no to a new one. Signo Uniball. Okay. Sig for Valium. Are we getting Valium? Oh. Good for writing on thingies. Then we've got 3 of these. Acrylic. One for all. So we got acrylic black, acrylic blue, acrylic green. Anything else? Sticker. And they changed the menu card. It's a square now. So, apparently some people got a magenta. Why do I have to get a red? I have so many red pens. And a yellow. Oh, why do I have to get red? Okay. White gel pen. Pens. Valium. Digital Dystopia. And our print. That's kind of cool. Very scribbly. Caparso. Graffiti writer and member of Bandits Dresden. From Dresden, Germany. Here is the information. And the print again. Interesting. This looks digital. It might be digital. It looks digital. And we got our book. This is the August box. It's October. Cool. Ah, there's the artwork. QR code for information on artist. Tips and tricks. Yeah. So that ended in a very awkward, weird position, and I apologize. I don't know what happened there. Do you notice anything different? So I found the PNG tuber stuff on TikTok and really wanted to give it a shot. Woo! It just really reminded me of the old way in which I did YouTube videos. In my first 10 videos or something, I would actually have a little drawing of me in the corner popping up and adding little tidbits of information about what I was doing. It would be oh, here's art teacher technique, or oh, here's something to say, because I didn't have good audio recording at the time. And even when I did, I would forget to say things, so I just have this little me popping up with extra, blobs of information, and I always thought that was really cute, but I kind of gave up on it after a while because it made the whole process of making videos kind of really exhausting, because it would take a lot of work to not only edit the video, edit the audio, but also find places and make it work where I could add in the little me with commentary. So I stopped doing it, even though I really liked it. I liked the feel it gave to my videos, and when I thought that I could possibly do the same thing with this whole PNG tuber idea, I had to kind of jump on it at least once to see what it was like, and I've been having so much fun with this because it's just really fun. I'm probably going to be drawing, if I like this and want to go on with it, I'll probably be drawing even more because I've seen some people have a lot more movement rather than just like the face and the bouncing animation. They actually have each panel of movement being a different, like raising the hand for conversation and stuff like that, rather than just moving the face. I want to do a little bit more research so I can actually make that not be jarring, because, you know, sometimes the mouth moves pretty quickly and sometimes it doesn't. I'm still playing with this. I've only started using this like yesterday. But it's a lot of fun because I've got like happy me and I'm so happy, and there's like stars and I'm excited. And I've got like regular me, and then I've got like angry me. And like logically I'll be adding more at some point, but I've been enjoying this. It's really weird. In the few times where I was playing with this, my husband will walk in the room, and of course when he would talk, because it goes by the microphone, my mouth would move cartoon me while he was talking, and it was just kind of unnerving. And then there's a few times where the cats have walked in the room and gone, "Whoa!" and the mouth opens. And it's just kind of like, "Mommy!" And it's just, it's weird. I'm rambling, but how are you guys? How you doing? I'm doing okay. It's getting to autumn. The leaves are turning brown. All the leaves are brown. That was my favorite TikTok meme when that one was popular. Now it's bones or no bones, because I need bones days. Do you need bones days? And lately it's felt a lot like no bones days. I'm continuing to ramble. The actual artwork. So, it was acrylic paint pens, which is supposed to be different than like Posca pens, which are I think like tempera base, like powder and water kind of thing, where acrylic is usually plasticky of some sort. At least that's what my art teacher knowledge tells me. So acrylic paint pens, white gel pen, it being the, what's it called? Signo Broad, which is the one I use a lot of anyway. I've got like a whole box of them that I bought last time I was in the US, because they're not the easiest to find over here. But I really enjoy them, and they do what they do what I need them to do. But it's always nice to get a fresh one. A black pen and this red line marker. So my husband's a math teacher. We have a literal box of like 50 of these things. And I think it's like the exact same pen or something really similar. So like I was actually really frustrated that there was a magenta one that other people got. Could have been magenta or yellow or red, but no. I had to get the red one. It's okay. It's fine. It's cool. But yeah, it was not the greatest supply. I mean, here it was kind of nice because it wasn't as opaque. All the materials were incredibly opaque except this, so putting it down on top of the blue, you know, made a reddy purple because of color theory, where it was like bright red on top of the white parts. So I could do some color differences in my apocalyptic meteor crashing down upon my poor distracted dinosaur who won't look up from his cell phone or something like that. So the design choices, I used the green as like lighter areas, the blue as my like mid-tone, and the black as like the darkest shadow, giving me, you know, very specific limited color palette, some depth. So I would lay down green in the areas that I wanted either to be green or I wanted to be lighter, and then whenever there would be shadows on top of that, those shadows would be blue, and anytime there would be shadows on top of blue, they would be black. Here's kind of a close-up. These pens were really nice to use. I'm wondering if they would have been nice to use another material, because you still did get like a hilly buildup, and I'm not sure if it was just from like paint drying or from tearing up the artboard. I actually don't really know. If you haven't noticed, I don't have a lot of close-ups, and there's a lot of things that I wish I had gotten a close-up of in this entire process, but I actually really just got absorbed into making this artwork and really just enjoyed making art. So I'm sorry I don't have a bunch of footage, and even this footage is kind of terrible, but I just kind of wanted to show you there was some grainy buildup in there, which happens with Posca pens too. I had originally planned on using negative space of the white as white and keeping my gel pen for like individual highlights past that, but I reached a point when I realized that wasn't really gonna work. It was just too texturally different. So I covered everything with paint and then drew over it with the white. I actually did that multiple times because I did it with the meteor. I originally was going to do the whole sky blue, and then I realized I could add a cool glowing effect if I had the blue fading into black, so that's where the sky got so black. And then again, the meteorite was going to stay mostly white, but then I realized no, that would look funny, so that's when I covered it with blue and then went back in with the white. I think one thing that really made this thing kind of pop was I originally was going to do very little texture, like smooth everything. But that really wasn't working, especially after all the texture I put in the sky. So for consistency's sake, I added grass and little bush bumps and all of that. And it started really coming together at about this point. Like, once the white gel pen gets on there, you can really see it more. I tried to do, instead of an apple symbol, it's supposed to be like a chicken leg or a ham bone, but it looks kind of like a pair of sunglasses or a tiny shovel. Did not come out how I wanted it to do. This bold pen, which again, I have lots of them, I enjoy them a lot, just really liked being used on top of this acrylic paint pen. Like, it just gushed the white ink out in an incredibly thick and satisfying way. There was just something nice about it. Okay, I rambled on. I don't even know what I talked about, but here's the artwork. I really enjoyed it. I went through and added a few more final touches with like the red pen for some shadows and some highlights. But I really, really enjoyed working on this piece. Is it an amazing piece of art? No, but it's pretty darn cute. I want to get a good scan of it and put it onto Redbubble like many of my other things. Someone probably is not going to buy it, but it's cute. I think really what makes it is this white gel pen of like the light shining onto the face, and then the blue shadow in the eye, just really making the eye look kind of shinier towards the phone and just the focus. I'm not a big proponent of the technology is going to kill the youths thing, but it's a funny trope. And when you're talking about the apocalypse. Here's that black pen. I kind of forgot it existed until literally the last minute of working on this entire drawing, and mostly used it for like 3 lines and my signature, so it was kind of superfluous. The black paint pen had a fine point. It wasn't this fine, but I didn't need it, and it felt a little weird. Yeah. So here's the piece. It's super cute. I really like it. I had fun, which is the most important part. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you to my patrons. Mom, Dad, Jamie, Cindy, Kaze, Hans, Larissa, and J. Foe. Thank you for your unending patience. And to everybody, have a good day. Bye.